Hey guys, how's it going today? Today we're going to be reviewing The Outer Worlds in 5 minutes, non-spoiler review. I won't be giving any details. Any of the clips that you see, I reorganize them so that way it's hopefully not any spoilers for you guys. So let's get into the content starting right now. Channel guys, IRL Games here today, bringing you some footage of The Outer Worlds. Real quick, if you subscribe to my channel, you have a chance to win one of these controllers when I hit 1,000 subscribers. So let's go ahead and get into the content. So one of the things that I noticed is that it feels very much like a Fallout game, but has that vibe that people were talking about from Borderlands, which I totally understand. But for me, the two games feel very different. And I'm going to kind of go into some of the content why I think it's that way, and then also just kind of tell you some of the major things you need to know. So starting out, the game is available for $60 right now. But if you have an Xbox and you have Xbox Game Pass, you can play it right now for free for no additional cost, which is what I did last night. And it was super fun to just be able to download that, play it right away, and not to pay any money for that. But that being said, you can do a 14-day free trial for that, I believe, still. And the campaign apparently is supposed to take up to 30 hours to complete, so you can easily complete that within 14 days. Now, going into some of the other details, this is single-player story-based game, which I thought is really cool. It's got that first-person shooter dynamic, allows you to customize your guys. And I believe you're also able to do it online. I haven't really checked that out yet. Yesterday when I was playing the game, did not seem to have too many issues with it, which is really good. It also does a great job in showing some of the comedy pieces, which I'll be showing you a couple scenes here.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
At him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
If you played any of the previous Fallout games, you're very similar with the idea of the different skill sets that you have, different job positions, and customizing your character, which this game lets you do all those features with a lot of different options. I'm just kind of skipping through it real quick because there are a lot to go through. One of the major things that I love about this game is the fact that the game is very story driven and wants you to know that you can choose kind of what options you have, which is really huge for me, and I feel like that stands apart from games like Borderlands, because this game allows you to kind of pick who your allies and enemies are, and in Borderlands, like, everybody just out to get you, which I think is just a really nice take. You can also kind of pick how you play. You can go in guns a-blazing, or you can try going stealthfully. I learned that for the different classes of enemies, you might want to learn different tactics because you have guns and swords and then also stealth. So there's lots of different ways you can do it. But overall, the scenery is very beautiful in the game. And I was really impressed in how crisp everything looked. Just the idea that it's very diverse. When you would go outside at night, things like that, it would look very different. And it had that very similar Borderlands sort of feel, with the idea that you can just go around and loot everything that you want. But you do want to be careful of where you're looting, because if you're looting in front of somebody and you're taking their possessions, they might be hostile toward you. So that's something to be careful of as you're playing the game. But overall, I thought it was really cool to see the different items that you could collect, such as food items and things like that. Also, just the character dynamics of who you can choose, what allies you have, and how that story will really play out is based off of how you choose to play the story, which is something that this game is really focused on, and I've really enjoyed it so far. So thank you so much for watching my review of The Outer Wilds. I think this is a really great game. If you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend it. I haven't gotten too far in the game because I started playing at midnight last night and I had to get up for class this morning. But thank you for watching. Peace out.